Acting Grand Sage ALHAITHAM. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office.
I did.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic.
I believe you know this individual.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilias, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but...
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone.
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. Do you remember Chandra? He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month.
Understood.
I'll pay you in full once you return. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage ALHAITHAM?
I have no objections.
Things at the academia have been strange lately. This will definitely be bad in the long run.
Ilias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I'm not the only one who canceled.
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say,
Don't mind me.
well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying.
I see.
You get it, right? There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time.
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head, it hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me. You will become Siraj number 36.
Paimon doesn't get it.
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability.
This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members. Lastly, this system must support the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it.
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa.
It's just as ALHAITHAM said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Smaller numbers were ranked higher. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry.
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36?
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now.
Huh?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. If you're interested, you can try to find her.
reward on the road.
Are you Janaki?
Ilias?
Do you know me?
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me?
That's enough. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project.
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. No one wants to be placed at the bottom.
Ilias's number's 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45.
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. They left a document that records the amount of jnana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document.
I see. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy. At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here.
Please, wait,
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him.
I see. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
And she's gone.
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest, I guess.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason, but I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily.
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. Let's split up for now. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilias.
That's true. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj.
I'm holding you to that. Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
A new job, a new challenge.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice.
Huh?
Yes. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigation. This incident caused quite the commotion. What is it?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. Did I seriously do that?
Let's put this matter aside for now.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but
Take it slow. Just do what you think is right.
thank you.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister.
Can I be allowed something to read?
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilyas, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing.
You sure everything's okay? Ilyas!
I'm fine.
Back then, I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Academia.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Academia.
I'm all right.
Ilyas doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Hey! That's enough, you two! Ilyas isn't feeling well. Ilyas, let's find somewhere to talk. So,
It's much better now.
same old, same old. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters...
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? Ilyas? What's wrong?
Ah, I see.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? I don't care if you're a hero or not.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it?
More so these two.
Oh, that rings a bell. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes? Thanks for that.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. I said that there was a sense of familiarity.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think.
It'd be great if I could think like you.
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. What about the other one?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right.
Ad Ast... Thank you for
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Ilyas, do you remember this place? Huh?
I don't sense.
Did he get separated from us?
There's no need for that.
Alright.
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application. And whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you. He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right!
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. It's okay.
Half a year of your time and effort. He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter? Huh?
Of course, I was also able to see those memories just now.
Connecting.
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The Collective Consciousness project is already complete. Not entirely.
Strange. That doesn't seem right. Maybe we need to use two keys at once.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Here you are.
No one escapes my scent!
Wipe out! Cool it! Water jet!
It's completely different from what Ilias said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
ALHAITHAM. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation?
You could have played hero any time.
I don't understand what you guys are saying.
It's a shame. What happened to him? Everyone has been working hard to complete the project.
In any case, we're done with you. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies? Now our futures are up in the air.
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey, you're blinking out again.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet.
keys with us.
Alias, this is all very strange. Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my manners?
Siraj,
The world hates people who don't fit in. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. How about it?
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! No, Siraj is the real Giga Jerk! Ooh,
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias. And I wanted to apologize to you as him, to throw off the mantra and bring ALHAITHAM to the hive.
You were already Siraj number 36?
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool ALHAITHAM, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. It was finished a long time ago. Only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I...
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilias. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to...
Hey, who?
That.
So you're that Giga Jerk.
Giga Jerk?
You?
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex... Then I ask you, there are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will... Isn't that right, Ilias? There's no need to deny this, as it is. And the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness. Welcome to the hive, ALHAITHAM. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this, but I didn't give up.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Oh, you noticed that? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! And you aren't an outcast!
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? Return, number 36.
Ilias?
You two are just as... You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truth. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. ALHAITHAM, do say a word or two.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilias returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective. However, when Ilias returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it! And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj! Wouldn't expect any less from you, ALHAITHAM. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... Wait. It's back
ALHAITHAM, I told you. You're too arrogant. Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it.
So many and something feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved. Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters.
Hey, ALHAITHAM?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well, alright.
Here you are. Defract!
ALHAITHAM isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve. Yeah, go!
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their war.
Here you are.
Bombs away! Water jet!
Flicker.
Cool it!
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the academia. The mantra.
Dodge this!
Scatter! Flicker.
What's going on? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
Freeze!
Let it rain.
Don't be such a brute.
Cool it! Water jet!
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Error in the judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimum.
Is that true? No, not necessarily.
The process of elimination.
No escape.
Freeze!
Here you are.
Dodge this! Water jet! What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
Wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My numbers shouldn't be so far down in the list! Siraj is alive!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotion. The disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught.
Setbacks in the plan further amplified doubt,
apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. But in the Hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. You knew that Ilias was the bait all along?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution. But you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant. You don't need to hide it.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are.
You mean to say?
Is that not so? You view people as a simple, mediocre collective.
Regardless, I have lost.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what? Oh, Paimon remembered! So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago.
Seriously? By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to wave.
Good. See you.
And off he goes.
was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me?
We were accomplices without knowing it. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him.
We can discuss the future later. I didn't feel anything towards ALHAITHAM at first, since he wasn't well known. Siraj made us hate ALHAITHAM, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to ALHAITHAM?
Sure.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all duped? We can ask ALHAITHAM about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth, but I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice, but I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilya?
Don't be sad. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow.
You can do it.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? Also, please apologize to ALHAITHAM for me.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you two hurt?
Hyman's fine.
Get some rest. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding.
Okay. Let's go meet up with ALHAITHAM.
The matter's settled. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions. I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Hey, we're not your... What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base.
See ya.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the...
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? You'll know when we get there.
Is this your home?
Yes.
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh?
Stop making a fuss.
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen you before.
Wait, what? How do you know me?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourself.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home.
Hey! You're leaving Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that ALHAITHAM hired to pretend to be his friends, would you? Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise.
But aren't...
Okay, well... Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances.
You seem like you got a lot going on.
Are you serious?
What? That was a normal response.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. Paimon wants to know,
A year ago, Suraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme.
Wait, that's too conservative?
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous.
I'm merely stating the fact. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human...
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys?
Sort of.
Are you all okay? Huh. Such is life. Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air?
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic.
You whisper very...
Oh,
Do you have any more questions?
let Paimon think.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Suraj.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville. He apologized to you too.
It doesn't matter. I never consider... Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. Oh, yeah? You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Suraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally. I now understand the reason. Correct. The fall of the sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the academia. The fact that Suraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention.
Paimon understands now.
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description.
Wait.
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the academia. I don't think Suraj knew about that. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. It's important to keep your priorities straight.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry.
See ya.
The name Suraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it?
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that, Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that?
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's house.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right?
There's no need to hide it so carefully.
What? No, it can't be.
How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next.
Well,
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our
acting?
Yeah, but once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a...
There, take... Fool! Do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the... It was what...
Professor, don't get so worked up.
Psst. Really? Someone named ALHAITHAM. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot topic right now. There's also...
Oh.
Wow. News of ALHAITHAM being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people are saying good things and others bad. The Matra?
I'm Ilyas.
In the state you're in? What?
No, Sorry,
Since you put it that way, hey there,
You two look... But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to... Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj... That name sounds familiar.
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage.
I want to report him. He kidnapped me. I ran...
There's no rush. What kind of experiments was he conducting?
Huh?
All I remember is Siraj. It's like a night... Oh!
Even if... But before that...
You think...
Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little?
Huh? ALHAITHAM?
Let me bring you up to speed. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage ALHAITHAM.
Huh?
You're overthinking things.
Really? In that case, let's join in as well, shall we?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage ALHAITHAM to participate in this investigation. Oh, never mind. All right. All right. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with... Incident, it's close...
That's right.
Oh, come on!
We're here, Acting Grand Sage.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that if your superior were here...
You're right. Ilyas, please stay here.
Sure.
He's the same as ever.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But the test was strictly unnecessary, though.
Why is this so
This is why...
Excuse me, I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer.
No.
Haha!
Then why did you ask?
Well,
Really? A misperception, perhaps.
Acting Grand Sage ALHAITHAM?
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him.
Wait,
I would...
Of course.
Yeah?
Do you know, Siraj?
Yeah?
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas... The good news, do you...
No.
We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam. However,
Follow me.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any lead. ALHAITHAM.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, so you're not here
For the time, he submitted a thesis from violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none. My opinion.
So, that sounds super silly.
It is possible, however, now.
Actually, but I do vaguely remember that there are two things that
Do tell.
The first, I'm not sure.
And the second thing?
I can't.
Not however.
Losing your memories must be really painful, but...
Oh, thank you. I have so few memory, but amidst all that, nevertheless. Now,
I see.